So the 2025 Grammys just came on, and y'all know I had to come through with some looks from the red carpet, y'all. I had to sit and break down some of the looks to see who was serving and who disappointed, who I was expecting to come through, and who truly probably really didn't come through. So let's get right into it, y'all. So the first on my list, and I got everything written down so I can kind of remember what I'm thinking, but the first person on my list would have to be Miss Big G to the L to the O, Big Glow. Y'all, let's get into Glorilla's look. So I actually love Glow's look, y'all. Like, I was so shocked at her glam look, y'all. So if we know Glow, we know that she typically fun and like a little streetwear. So you don't really expect her to be like over the top and glamorous. So she really served on this look, y'all. Like, I was so shocked when I saw her initially on Instagram. I was like, okay, Glow. Like, her hair was beautiful, glamorous, like pin up. Her gold sparkly dress was the strapless with that slit. Glow. And I saw that this dress was by, I think the name is Lena Berisha. But that dress, y'all, was everything. Like, I can't even hold you. Like, Glow really shocked me with that look. Like, that was something unexpected. It was over the top, which I love. Sometimes over the top is a little too much over the top, but I feel like she did really good to like let people know that she can really be up there on the red carpet with some of these high fashion girlies. Glow. You made me almost fall on my seat, Glow. I love that look, Glow. I am rating these looks, so I did give Glow an 8.5. I really loved her look. Like, there's really nothing I would take from it. That dress was phenomenal. I just think it just wasn't a 10, but the dress was super cute. It's something I would personally wear, but I just love it. I guess it just wasn't giving me like something like extra or something like unexpected of a look. It was unexpected on her, but just not an unexpected dress, if that makes sense. Like, I need something that's like gonna make me, whoa, like she wowed me, but I don't think it was because simply the dress. I just think because of her typical style, that style of a dress shocked me. But that dress was super cute nonetheless. So I gave her an 8.5. All right, let's get into the next person. The next individual we are rating is Big Mama. Give me Big Lotto, y'all. So let's get into her look. So if we all know Lotto, we know that she is very sexy with her looks, very kind of out there, bold fashion. So when I saw this look, I was a little bit shocked with her look because it was super reserved, which is fine to an extent, but I just feel like the all white kind of like flushed her out. It just didn't, to me, it just didn't give what it was supposed to give. And then on top of that, that fur threw it off too. I don't know if she was kind of going, who am I thinking of? Did Marilyn Monroe wear a look like that where she had the white dress with the fur? If she did, I think I know a little bit of my fashion. I think Marilyn Monroe did do something like that. And I don't know if that's what Lotto was trying to like give or get from that look, but I didn't really get Marilyn Monroe from that, if that's what she was trying to get. It just kind of like washed her out. And then with the hair just being kind of like, it was just up in a bun. It wasn't necessarily like a very sleek looked high pony or high bun. It just didn't, it didn't go, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. I don't really know what she was trying to give, but I just really didn't care for it. I do love the white on her skin, the white on the dress and everything. But I just think with how the dress looked with the fur and the hair, something about all three of those just was not connecting with me. The dress was by, and I'm sorry in advance, y'all, on pronunciation of the names of a lot of these designers, but I'm sorry. The dress was designed by Alexander Vauthier. Vauthier. Um, I just feel like her dress just wasn't memorable. Like it was modest, and I'm sure that's probably what she was going for because she knows what she's typically known for, being sexy and out there. So I get what she was trying to do, but I just don't think that dress kind of resonated, and it kind of like dated her a little bit or aged her, if that's right. Kind of made her look older. I just didn't really care for it. I ended up rating that one a 6. So yeah, but maybe next time, Lotto. I don't know. But I love you, girl. I love, love, love Lotto. So don't y'all even try to do nothing. All right, let's get into the next look. All right, the next person I am rating is your girl from the City Girls, JT, y'all. So I really, really love JT because she always goes out on the whim and she tries different things. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with her being inspired by Uzi and just him being very out there, which we love. Like, I love and enjoy seeing like Black girls kind of going outside of the norm and trying different things and just seeing like what works for them. So I do appreciate that about JT. So let's get into her look. This dress was designed by Grace Ling. I love her hair though. So the hair on JT was super cute. I love that wet look because as y'all can see, like the top of her dress, and I don't know if that was a dress or a two-piece, but I believe it was a dress. I just love how the wet hair went well with the top of that because that looked kind of like wet or latexy. So I really, really liked that. How that flowed. It went really well. I love the hairstyle for that. The dress was kind of expected and it's very much JT. So it just wasn't like giving Grammys. Like the dress was cute. It looks like it would be something that she would wear, but I just wasn't getting Grammys from it. And it was kind of expected. Like I understand, like, again, how JT likes to go out and this is pretty much how she dresses. And with all the jewelry and all of that, it just was kind of like a typical JT. Not that it's a bad thing because I love the look, but it was just kind of typical. And I want like for the Grammys to you like be different and try something out of the norm. You know, it's the Grammys, especially when you're a musical artist. Like this is when you got to show up and show out, especially for people who don't know you. You know what I mean? And so I feel like we know JT, we know her for being that way, and that's how she came for the Grammys. So I ended up giving her a 7 because I did love the look, but it didn't wow me. It just was super cute, and I loved, again, the hair with the top of that dress. JT, you did your big one on that one. All right, y'all, let's get into the next person. All right, so the next person is my girl, Sabrina Carpenter, y'all. I've been like loving Sabrina lately. I have her music on my phone. I've been vibing out to her. I'm not really too familiar with her style of the way like she dresses and stuff, but however she dressed, or I don't know, but the Grammys wowed me, y'all. Her look was everything to me. Y'all, I'm gonna just say this right now. She was my #1 girly of the night. I said it here first. Y'all, like this was giving It Girl vibes for sure. Like that dress, that color, that cut, that style, that hair, that color, everything was tea. Like that dress, when she turned around to that back and had that strap down that back. I love the feathers all around. I love the blue, the sky blue. I loved her hair. Like everything about what she had was super, super cute, y'all. Like I couldn't stop looking at that dress. Like she like left me. I was like, who is that? Sabrina, my girl. So this dress was designed by J.W. Anderson. Um, I just love the dress. Like, it wasn't too over the top where it's like, oh my gosh, she is doing too much. But it was like just right, like elegant. Between the color and the style of the dress, everything was just exuding elegance, luxurious, timeless, like pinup girl. Like, I don't know. It just was giving everything. I loved it so, so much. Like, that's what I think of when I think of the Grammys. Like, you need to wow me. And she literally did that. She wowed me, y'all. Like, I was speechless. Sabrina, I need that dress in my closet because I feel like that's something I would wear. Like, I would want something like that, like at my wedding reception, but in white. So that's being saved. I definitely gave Sabrina a 10. I love that look, y'all. Like, y'all gonna have to leave comments down below and let me know what y'all think. Especially after I go through, we have 10 looks. So after I go through all of them, y'all have to let me know which one was your favorite and if y'all agree with me. But Sabrina, like, she takes the cake. Takes the cake, y'all. All right, let's get into the next look. All right, y'all, let's get into the next person, which is my girl Doechii. And big ups to her for doing it big and doing her big one at the Grammys, y'all. First of all, go girl. I just love, I love seeing my people of color like come up and show out at the Grammys, y'all. But let's get into Doechii's look. So first of all, like when I was kind of looking at her different looks, like Doechii is more of like, she's different, she's daring, and she's like unique, which I love. Like, I love someone who has their own genuine style. Like, you can tell that it's not forced, that no stylist can make them be that way. They just kind of exude that, and that's what I get from Doechii. I loved her look. It was super cute. It's like it's pretty much like unexpected. Like, you don't expect someone to like go to the Grammys and kind of like dress this way, but it worked for her, y'all. And I love the back of the dress, like the corset and the strings all the way down. Like, that was such a great idea. The designer was, did I write it down? The dress was by Tom Brown. I think Tom. Y'all, I told y'all, please forgive me for these designer names. Tom Brown. That dress is super, super cute. And again, I love the back of it. The only thing I would say about her look was I wasn't a big fan of her makeup. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of her makeup. I don't feel like it went well with the look. It just kind of threw it off a bit. It was, I'm not sure, but as you guys can see, that was the makeup. But I just wasn't a fan of it, and it kind of turned me off a bit of the outfit. So that was like the only thing. But I love the entire outfit. I loved her hair with it. I really, really liked that. But the makeup did like throw me off a bit. I don't know what it was about it. But I ended up giving Doechii an 8. So that was my rating. So still a pretty decent rating. But I feel like if the makeup was a bit different, it could have been that. But good job, Doechii. Shout out to you and congrats on the Grammys. All right, y'all, let's get into the next one. All right, so the next look is to our girl, the OG of the red carpets, Miss J-Lo. Y'all. Now, we all know J-Lo, that she is like a red carpet legend. She's been doing this for years, and we all know that her legendary MTV Video Music Awards dress is just still in our heads. And I don't know how long ago. Was that like 20 years ago? I have no idea. That's another dress that I need to like recreate for my wedding reception. I'm just like clocking all these in my head. But let's get into her look for the Grammys, y'all. I loved her skirt. That skirt was so cute. It was so extra and over the top, which is me. That skirt was designed by Stephanie Rowland is her name. And then I didn't get a designer for the top. It just, all I could find was that she had a black turtleneck sweater on. But that dress, y'all, that skirt, y'all, was just over the top. I love this so much. I love all the shimmer, the sparkle, all of that. I couldn't see her shoe, so I don't know what she did for a shoe because that can make or break it too, but the dress was super long that you couldn't even see the shoe. Um, Also, y'all, her hair and makeup was tea. I loved her hair and makeup so much. Her makeup looked really, really good, y'all. Like I was like, okay, J-Lo. Like, it seemed like she doesn't age. Like, she just looked really, really good. Everything just looked well. Her hair was phenomenal, the volume, all of that. And it went with the skirt. So I loved how the hair was so dramatic and extra. Then she had on the black to kind of like settle it down. And then the skirt brought it back to look at me. So I loved how that just kind of played out. But her makeup was everything. It was serving. I loved it. But I can say the only thing I would say is I wish she would have did a different style of a top. I just felt like the black turtleneck was just kind of like basic. I don't know. Like maybe she just didn't want to wear a different top because she wanted the skirt to be the staple piece, which it is. But I just feel like the black turtleneck kind of just washed it all down. I don't know. I feel like another top could have been worn. But it still was a look, so I'm not going to take that away. I did love, love, love the look, but I would suggest maybe a different style top. I did give J-Lo a 7.5 for that because the top just wasn't given. But that skirt, that was cute, y'all. All right, so let's get into the next look. All right, y'all, so let's get into the next person, which is my girl, Cardi. Y'all haven't seen Cardi out in the, well, I've seen her on social media and stuff, but I feel like this is her first like kind of big appearance at a like red carpet event, or at least that I'm aware of. And she was wearing Roberto Cavalli, y'all. I don't know. The dress is kind of just giving like a peacock. Like, I just don't know all the colors, one, and the train, I don't know, y'all. It's just not resonating with me. I just was not feeling this look too much. I do love the silhouette of the dress, which we know Cardi is good for showing a silhouette, which we love on Cardi. I love that look. And she is known for her dramatic looks and dramatic like couture looks on the carpet. So I appreciate her for that. I just didn't really care for this dress. I just like, I guess the dress is not ugly. I guess I just expected more like for this being like her first kind of like red carpet appearance. Or maybe she has been on other red carpets. I don't know. And I just feel like for the Grammys, this just wasn't it for me. Yeah, it just wasn't it for me. But I can say her hair, her makeup, and the body was doing what it was supposed to do. I love that her hair, makeup, and everything was good. And then the dress had so many colors going on. I think it was a bit distracting. I think that's a good word. Like the dress was kind of distracting. Like you're on a red carpet. The dress has numerous colors in it. The train, the feathers, it just was a lot for me. But I did love, again, her hair, makeup, and her body was tea. I ended up giving Cardi a 6.5. I just wasn't feeling that dress at all, y'all. Sorry, Cardi, I love you because Cardi is my girl. But yeah, the dress just, I wasn't the biggest fan of the dress. All right, y'all, let's get into the next look. All right, so the next person on my list is Miss Chrissy Teigen. Now, y'all, sometimes Chrissy is a hit and sometimes she's a miss. But baby, tonight or last night, she was a hit, y'all. This dress, y'all, this dress was fire. I love this dress so much. This is something I can see myself in. This dress was designed by, oh, that was why I loved it too, y'all. I am a Project Runway fanatic, and this dress was designed by none other than Christian Siriano. Like, if y'all know him from Project Runway, I loved his looks on there, and this dress is everything. Like, the way it fits her, the way it's styled, it's a super sexy dress, but it's not like too provocative. It's like just showing in the right areas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. um, this was definitely another one of my favorites from the Grammys, y'all. Like, I again was just like in awe. Like, that dress is so cute. And typically I'm like, I don't want to say I hate when people wear black to the Grammys, but it just was like, you can like do something else when you go to the Grammys. But this dress, like, I didn't mind that it was black. I really didn't. It was like, it was sexy. It was elegant. Again, because it was covered in all the right places. It was sleek. And it wasn't provocative because even though it had the mesh and see-through going on, it still was, you know, well put together. Shout out to Christian Siriano. The only thing that I can say that I would take away or do differently was the bob haircut. I didn't think that that was a good fit for that style of dress. If anything, I would have did voluminous curls, or I would have just did a sleek something. Either a sleek bun down low. That's what I would have did, like a sleek bun down low with the nice hair. Something like that. Something like that. I just didn't like the bob with it because it was like business professional, but then like sex, you know, like it just wasn't giving what I kind of was needing. But that's why she didn't get a 10 from me, was the hair. Because baby, if you get that 10, you got to come like Sabrina. But I ended up giving Chrissy a 10. I mean, a 10. I ended up giving Chrissy a 9 because she was pretty much almost there. It was just the hair that was not cutting it for me. I was teeter-tottering on 8.5, 9. So Chrissy was somewhere up in there. But Chrissy, shout out to you. I love that. Christian Siriano, I need you to, you need to create my wedding dress. You know, I'm speaking this into existence. Anyway, y'all, shout out to Chrissy Teigen. I ended up giving her a 9. Let's get into the next look. All right, so the next person on the list is Miss Janelle Monáe. So we know Janelle Monáe typically is like high fashion, avant-garde. Her style is quite unique. And so I actually kind of love this look that she has. Like, I thought it was structured really well. It fits her nicely. I love that she kind of stepped out of like the black with the blue, the navy blue. This was designed, it says she was wearing Area and Tag Heuer. I really like this. I feel like it was, I feel like it's really suiting to her style. If I'm saying that right. But I do feel like sometimes I wish she would kind of like go out on a whim on the red carpet sometimes, because it's always expected that she's going to wear like some type of a pantsuit. And I'm ready to just like see her in something different. I don't know what, like it doesn't have to be a dress, but I'm just ready to see her in something different. I feel like ever since I've known of Janelle Monáe, that's how we've seen her. And I know she's like mentioned that before in regards to her style and her fashion and why she dresses like that. But I am just kind of like ready for something different. I do like the style of the pantsuit. I love the hat. And I love like the gold accessories that she has going on with it. But I still just want something more from her. And also I can say that that pantsuit was like well tailored. So shout out to the designer because it fit her really, really well. But Janelle, I'm ready for you to like step up and like do something different. And I'll be cheering you on along the way because I do love, love, love your style. I ended up giving Janelle a 7.5 because it was a nice look, a nice number. But it just didn't wow me, and it was just kind of expected of Janelle, if that makes sense. But let's get into the last look. This is look number 10. All right, y'all, let's get into look number 10, which is Charlie. Let's get into look number 10, which is Charli XCX. Now, I'm not too familiar with her, so you guys please bear with me, but I did kind of do a little bit of research. And what I found that her style is typically like, it's like an edgy Y2K vibe. So I don't know. It was just something about her look that really, really caught my eye that I actually really enjoyed. And I felt like refreshing. When I did research on her dress, it was actually by Jean Paul Gaultier. And I'm like, okay, I like some of the stuff that he styles. But I love the way he styled things. So big shout out to him. But surprisingly, I liked this dress, y'all. Like I don't know why. It's just different. It's like, again, refreshing. I love the structure of the dress. I love the layering of the dress. It suits her shape really, really well. And then I love like the train. Like, I know I mentioned like the train situation. The trains just don't work for everybody, but I love the trains on this one because the dress is so big and flowy and layered. I love the train still being that flowy layer, you know, like water feel. I like that. I wanted, when I saw the dress, I already knew I wanted something like up the leg because it does have like a slit in the middle. I see what she was trying to do here. I feel like it kind of goes with her edgy look in regards to the shoe that she decided. But I feel like, you know, I'm a different type of style than her. I can like kind of see her style through this dress. So I feel like I would probably wear like a strappy up the leg sandaled heel or something like that. I feel like that would make it a little bit more sexy, but obviously I know like she's not going for like a sexy look. After me just kind of researching like her style, like again, they said she's more like edgy. So I wouldn't get that from her, but if I'm just thinking personally, if I had that dress on, that's like how I would see it fit. Because anything with the leg out, we know we need something up that leg, up that ankle, up that. So I love that about that. What else? And then the color was really nice too. I don't know what color that is. It's kind of like a bluish gray, but I love that color a lot as well. It just went really well with her look. Like I even really enjoyed how she styled it with her dark hair and the shoes. I think it really fit her style, but it also gave grace to the dress itself. I ended up giving her an 8 because surprisingly, I really like that dress. I really like the look. She did a good job, especially for her aesthetic of her style. It really went well. So y'all, that was my last look of the night. So let's like recap. Like, let me do my top 2 most favorite and top 2 least favorite. So my number 1 favorite would have to be Sabrina Carpenter, y'all. Like I fell in love with her look from head to toe. I just loved it so much. My second top best dress would be, I would definitely have to say, it's kind of like neck and neck for me with Chrissy Teigen and Glorilla. Like, I am like so proud of Glow. Like, she really stepped out. She showed out last night. Like, I really loved her look so much. She really stepped out, and I loved Chrissy's look. So those are my 3 girls that I really loved. Let's get into my 2 not so favorite. I hate this for me, but I would have to say my first not so favorite would be Lotto. Again, I just didn't feel like I appreciate her trying to go out on the edge and try something different from what she's known for, but it just didn't hit for me. And then the next person I would say is Cardi. Like I I loved her hair, I loved her makeup and everything, but the dress just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give to me. I really didn't resonate with the look, with that dress. It kind of clashed on the red carpet a bit. It just wasn't it for me. But you guys will definitely have to leave me comments below. Like, are y'all on the same idea as me? Or did you think that people I thought weren't well were actually good, or vice versa? Like, please leave comments. Let me know what y'all think. The Grammys, y'all, I can't believe it. Like, we racked it up this Grammys, y'all. Like, y'all know who I'm talking about. Kendrick, Doechii, Beyonce. Like, we racked it up. I couldn't be more proud. And people were serving looks as they was doing the damn thing, y'all. So please leave comments below. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please let me know what you think, and we will connect, y'all. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.